Today I'm going to be setting up my new Weber Smokey Mountain 22-inch smoker. I've never done this before. It looks pretty easy after reading the instruction manual, so I'm going to give you guys the quick overview of how to set it up. First thing I like to do is I like to set all my components in the order of which I'm going to use the parts. Additionally, to lay down a protective layer just so they don't get scratched during the installation process. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take the ashtray and you're going to set up the legs. It has little hooks in here. Once they're in, rock them back a little bit. It seems to give it a little bit more stability. And now that I have that all set up, I'm going to take the bottom of the smoker. You'll see they have holes in it. That's where the legs are going to go in. Now I'm going to line it up so it's roughly around the legs. Obviously, I'm going to make my adjustments as I go. So I'm going to take one of the gaskets, a washer, a screw, and a nut. Now the gasket goes on the inside to protect the leg from scratching the grill. Now I'll kind of move the leg down just a little bit. Put the washer on the inside, and then I'll put the nut on. For this, I'm just going to hand tighten it for now. You can use a crescent wrench, a wrench. I'm just using needle nose pliers because I just moved and I can't find where my wrenches are right now. So I'll move to the next leg, do the same process. Put the gasket between. Now what I'm going to do is just lift it up, make sure the legs are on there as wanted, and now I'm going to tighten it down a little bit. Don't over tighten this. It's one of those things that throughout use, you're going to want to re-tighten these every once in a while anyways. In Southwest Florida right now, it's 89% humidity. It's pretty darn hot, humid. A little rain today. So the perfect day for setting up a new smoker. It's the last one. Might want to use a smaller screwdriver, as I'm finding out, but just wiggle it a little bit. Okay, next step is installing your lower grate. One of the things I'm not showing on here, but I'm actually going to do, is I'm going to crisscross two different grates. The reason why I'm going to do that is because I want to have a little more stable area for my ash to sit, and so it doesn't fall through as much. Next, I'm going to put on fire ring. The next step that you're going to do is putting the inside bracket on the centerpiece. I pre-put on 3 of them, just so you didn't have to watch me install 4 brackets. Like I said, the first thing I did at the beginning was I set up all the nuts and the screws the way that they're going to be used. So on this one, you're just going to have the screw, and then you have the rubber gasket that's going to go on the inside, and you're going to install the bracket this way. Make sure this is on the inside. This is what's going to hold your grates. So I put the screw in, then I use the nut. Like I said, I hand tighten all of them first, and then I go around and I retighten them. You're going to do this 4 times. Takes about a minute per bracket, so you're looking at 4 to 5 minutes to get this done at the most. You're going to go around, tighten each one. Now, you don't need to absolutely crank on these, like I said, just till there's resistance. Then when you're done, they should all look similar to that. What's nice about keeping it on this, the piece that it came in is, as I was doing it, just turned it around, went to the next bracket, made installation really easy. So the next step is putting this rubber gasket in the hole. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to split it. It has a little ridge in there if you see it. And then I'm just going to turn it around the hole to make sure it's going in the lip. I'm going to work it in there. Now I have it in. And then just turn it so it's facing that way, like so. Now once you have the plastic taken off the access door, it's time to put the center on the smoker. Now you'll take the water bowl and you push it down into those brackets you just mounted. Should fit nice and snug. Show you a picture of what that looks like. Right in there. Next, you install the 2 grates. One of the grates is smaller than the other. That's because it goes down right above the water pan. And then your second grate sits on top of the brackets that you installed 2 steps ago. So the next thing there is to do is just to put the handles on, get ready to use your smoker. Now, putting on the handles, right underneath, take your 1 screw. You'll need a Phillips screwdriver for this. Make sure it's on tight. Thing for here. Make sure the Weber side's up. Just those small details. Now put together the Weber Smokey Mountain. One other step that I'm not going to do on video is if you want to calibrate the thermometer, you just screw it out by using this wing nut and put the water, or put it in boiling water. It should be 212 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius. And I think it does fluctuate every 1,000 feet you are above or below sea level. Lucky for me, I am only 60 feet below it, being in Southwest Florida, so there's no additional calibration needed for me.